Hi guys, today we are going to look at three different ways that we can able to calculate a standard deviation and a variance for a given data. We will be using calculator, we will be using this formula and this one. So at the end of the video, you have a choice. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and use our Cashew calculator. You can also use a TI-84 calculator to do this easily, but the region that I'm in, most of the students use Cashew, so let's go ahead and do that. Before you calculate the standard deviation, you go to the mode and then you select option 3, which is statistics, and then after that just move away. So you see the stars is here. Now you go to shift and option 1 here, and now we will go to data. So now we are going to enter our data, which is 3, enter, 5, enter, 7, enter. After that, get away from that with the AC and then come back again with shift, start, and now you go to variance. So option 4, we are looking for standard deviation. That will be option 3 and equal, and boom, you got your standard deviation here. So if you are running it to 2 decimal places, it's just going to be 1.63. All right, so now we are going to use this formula to calculate the standard deviation. Let's go ahead and find our n. N will tell us how many is 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 data set. Now we're going to create a very small table, and then we're going to square because of all that we need the x squared and x here. So the x are just these numbers, 3, 5, and 7. We square, we'll get 9, 25, 49. And you see this, which is a summation. So that means we need a total of each. So here we add, and we are going to get 15. And here we add, we are going to get 83. Pretty most of the work is done. Now we're going to calculate our standard deviation, which happens to be the square root of the summation of x squares. So when we square, we got that. And the n is 3 minus, make sure you bring this. When we sum the x, we got 15. So it's going to be 15 over 3 again. Bring this one here. 83 divided by 3 is going to give us 27.666. It's a lot of 667. So just shorten. Minus 15 divided by 3 is going to give us 5. 5 squared is going to be 25. So we subtract, and we got 2.6667. And then we take a square root of it, and that will give us 1.63 as a 2 decimal place. The same thing as we got from the calculator. Let's look at the next formula. This second formula too, we need our n, which happens to be 3. We need the x bar, which happens to be the mean. So how do we calculate the mean? We add all the numbers. So 3 plus 5 plus 7 divided by 3. And that gives us 15 over 3, which is 5. Now, that one too, we need to create a table. Anytime you're calculating standard deviation, try to create a table. So we have our x here, and then we will subtract the mean from the x. We are looking at the components of the formula. We need another one. As you become mastery, you shouldn't create the next column. You could have squared it right away here, but for the sake of the video, for you to understand, let me do that, and then you square that. So we have our 3, 5, 7. We subtract, so 3 minus 5 is going to give you negative 2. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 5, 2. And then here, when we square negative 2, we will get 4. Square that, we get 0. Square that, we get 4. Now we need a total because of the summation, and we need only this one, and that will give us 8. That's all that we are interested in. Here will be 0. Here we don't really need it in terms of this formula. So our standard deviation is just going to be the summation of all that give us 8. The n is 3. When we divide, we get square root of 2.6667 is a lot of that. And then take a square root of that, and that will give us 1.63 as we got from the other one. So we got 3 options, whichever one that you want. Pick it up. Thank you for tuning in. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Bye.